Hey Siri, take me to Nyla Couture. Navigating www.nyla-couture.com.
Are you sick?
I just committed a crime, tricky all the time. It's a fashion felony, major criminology. I just committed a crime, overdressed all the time. I just caught a case, pretty face, slim waist, yeah. Thought a simple chick said something, still in swag, that's breadcrumbs.
Hello everyone, my name is Nyla Handy and I like to refer to myself as a multifaceted artist because I like to be a part of all things creative, but I make my money through fashion design and product development. And so what I'm going to share with you today is on the subject of perseverance. Now tune in to this video.
Hey! Don't you scroll past me. It's time to get up. I said it's time to get up. You've been crawling and scooting around, eating the crumbs of everyone else's success but your own. Get up. I know it's been hard and you've been through hell, but you've been facing that ground way too long. The reason God put you down in that position is so that he can get your attention to pray. So pray. Now stand up. It's time to get dressed. Therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. Quench. Quench. Not quench your thirst, but to quench, meaning to extinguish a fire. Extinguish those fiery darts of the enemy that the enemy has thrown against you. The word is your fire extinguisher, girl. It's your time now. I know you've been humiliated, but public humiliation will test your humility. Stop scooting and stand. Once you get the strength to stand, it's not over. It's not over for you. I need you to stop wandering amongst the people to find your voice. You're not lost. You're a leader. Let's go. Shuffle through that crowd, girl. Scurry up. Stop walking like you don't have any confidence. Pick your head up and stride. There you go. Put some up in it and get to stepping. Stomp 1 foot at a time. There it is. You got your cadence now. You got your pace now. There it is. You got peace now. You've got joy now. You're walking in purpose on purpose. Strut, girl, strut. And wear it with confidence, unapologetically.
What you just witnessed, ladies and gentlemen, is an animated clip I did for my book titled Strut, Unapologetically Living Life in Your Own Shoes. You can get that here at this link. It is a 365-day women's devotional. Okay, and so what you just witnessed was a journey of perseverance. The girl was on the floor at the beginning, just feeling down and heavy and depressed, and then she moved from a crawling position to a knee position, symbolizing for prayer. So once she started praying, she found herself, able to get up. And so once she got up, she got dressed, put on her favorite pairs of shoes. She put on the whole armor of God, and she had it all planned out, and she was amped to go do it. And what is it? It is your purpose. It is your career. It is your artistry. It is your passion. It is who you want to be in life. She is ready to go be it. So the door flings open and the sun is shining bright on her, and then boom, the darts start hitting her. And what are the darts? The darts are attacks of the enemy in our lives. Thoughts of doubt, thoughts of inadequacy, worldly standards, family standards, negative influences, i.e. friends, social media, substance abuse. I mean, the list just goes on, right? So the darts in your life is anything negative that will deter you from persevering in your purpose. But the good news is we cannot excel without the darts in our lives. The Bible says in Romans 8:28, for all things work together for good for those who love God and are called according to his purpose. Therefore, the darts are temporarily. The darts are only temporarily. Now, let me get a little bit more personal about my journey of perseverance. Close to this time in 2019, I was very depressed because I experienced a love tragedy. My engagement was called off, and I wasn't going to speak on this particular incident in my life, but somebody needs to see what perseverance looks like on the other side of the tunnel. But not only did I lose love, but I lost my job, I lost friends, and I lost my passion to pursue purpose. So I was broke and brokenhearted. Not a good combination. So as I said, I was very depressed, and for about 3 months, I was just depressed for a long time. So writing is very therapeutic for me, and that's what made me pick up my pen and finish my book, Strut: Unapologetically Living Life in Your Own Shoes. Perseverance requires activity. You must get active. Activate something that you have always wanted to do. Those are the baby steps that you need in order to persevere in your purpose. And so then God one day gave me a dream, and the dream was me going to an airport. But in order to get into this airport, there was an old school classroom door with the small glass window. And so I'm pushing the door open, and I couldn't really get the door open. So then I take my luggage, and then I'm swinging and build my momentum up, and then boom, I break the glass open with my luggage. And so then I crawl through the glass window, and I run into another problem because I reached back into the window, the broken glass window, to grab what I had packed, but I could not fit it through the window. See, some of you have to decide who is baggage and who isn't. Everybody can't go with you on this journey. There are some things and individuals that you are going to have to leave behind and maybe come back for in due time. So I woke up from the dream and I asked God, I said, what are you trying to tell me? Like what is this? He simply said, you are going forwards, backwards. And I pondered that. I said, what? Like, I really didn't know what he was trying to tell me. I said, okay, God, what are you saying? What are you trying to get to me? He said it slowly this time because I was a little slow. He said, you are going forwards, backwards. And he showed me walking backwards up a set of stairs. See, I was moving forward, but looking backwards because I was trying to bring everybody on this journey with me. Still worried about this person and what they're doing instead of worried about me and where I'm going. Then God said, turn around and fix your eyes on me. Perseverance is painful at times. Perseverance is painful at times. But once I shifted my focus, opportunities started to line up for me. Opportunities that I thought I never would have had. Paris Fashion Week, opportunities to design for the Chiefs cheerleading squad, so many different things. Fast forward a couple of months because these opportunities were coming, but I did not act on some of them and I could not figure out why. Perseverance is levels of faith. Perseverance is levels of faith. I realized the opportunities were there, but my faith wasn't because the opportunities were so big, I doubted myself. Perseverance is levels of faith. So then God spoke to me again. He reminded me of the story of David and Goliath. And everybody doubted David. He wasn't even thought of. That's a word. In this next season, you will be thought of. They will think of you. Your name will be brought up in rooms that you didn't think they would be brought up in. That's a whole nother word. So back to David and Goliath. David had a slingshot and a stone standing in front of Goliath, right? And there was a twist this time. God gave me a new revelation for the phase that I was in my life. God was David this time. God was David holding the slingshot. Goliath was all the opportunities standing in front of me. And I was the rock. Because I felt like nothing. But the Bible tells me that even the rocks cry out. See, that's a whole nother story. So God still had me in his hands. Perseverance is a slingshot action because it doesn't take God long. Somebody say slingshot that thing. See, God is holding you and he's ready to release you into purpose. But first he has to pull you back from some things. In this pull back position, you will feel a tug to excel, but you really don't know how because you're not in control. In this pull back position, you will lose some friends. In this pull back position, you may lose a position. Some things and some habits and some people are going to have to fall off of you. But once you surrender and say, God, I am ready to persevere in your purpose and your will for my life, that's when God releases you and slings you forth with all power. Once you sling forth, you will feel liberated, conquering without apologies, and you will have a new attitude of saying, I'm going for everything God has for me and can't nothing stop me now. Perseverance is a decision. And once I made up my mind to pursue God, no matter what comes and no matter what goes, he gave me peace. God released me into a peaceful mindset that my perseverance has a purpose. Your perseverance has a purpose. I released my book. I opened my boutique in Shawnee, Kansas, and he took my bank account from $5 to 5 digits in 6 months. Now, see, I want you to remember that perseverance is growth, and growth happens in inches. It takes strength to persevere. Perseverance requires activity. Perseverance is painful at times. Yes, it is. It's painful at times. Perseverance is levels of faith. Perseverance is a slingshot action because it don't take God long. And perseverance is a decision, and your perseverance has a purpose. So I say to you, get up, get up, get up, and go after everything that God has for you and persevere in purpose, on purpose.